Monday nights, we live. UNFL season. That's right. Snap decision. You already know what it is. Yeah. Snap decision, yeah, we call it how we see it. UFL talk, yeah, you know we never keep a secret. Styling to the heart, yeah, we break it all down. Monday night, turn it up, yeah, we run this town.
Yeah, we run this town. Done.
What is up?
Happy Monday. It's very happy Monday.
For most people.
It's a happy Monday when you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty dark.
Because I do want to see when you're crying.
I can still hear though.
Oh, happy Monday, everyone.
Yeah. What a week.
Thanks for,
What a weekend of
right? Well,
games.
thanks for those that are joining, even though we know there's a Spurs game going on right now. But it's only the first game, so it's okay if you miss a little bit of it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know what? Full disclosure, I got the game going on right here. So if you see me doing this, just a little bit, I'm just kind of checking on the score, all right? But I'm here. I'm here.
It's really him trying to think really hard and looking off.
Yeah, I'm having a deep thought.
Contemplating, processing.
Yeah.
As the way our chat went this whole week was not nice. Apparently, DJ and I have beef. He told me straight up he has beef with me.
Let's not talk about that.
Oh, but that's the whole reason why we're on. That's the whole reason why I went all greened out today.
Because you're a fan.
I'm a fan.
So,
a fan.
I mean, we went into this weekend. Three teams had a chance to clinch their playoff spot by winning. How many of those teams won? One team clinched their playoff ticket.
Not surprising.
And two others just couldn't get it done.
Not surprising about who did though. They always do. Well, not them per se, but
the coach does.
Does.
I don't.
Does he?
Yeah, they do good in the regular season.
I mean, I guess to the playoffs, and then once it starts, that's when he really chokes. But.
On the last game where it needs to count is when it doesn't.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, except for that first XFL season, but
Yeah. Very, very, very true. But I mean, let's get right on into it because I'm ready to talk.
Yeah. So that first game, the Friday night game, the one at Fort Hood. First of all, how about that scene?
Period.
How about that game?
It was so good. I've never felt more proud just as a military child and just like for the military families, like to be able to experience that. But just, I really hope they continue finding other military bases. You know what? If they would have done this for our seasons instead of giving it to like St. Louis, I think things would have.
Yeah.
I would have drove to Fort Hood for a game.
Absolutely.
I mean, even though I know it was specifically for military and their family, but still, I mean,
now that you say that, I wonder if Lackland has like something like that on their base, and I haven't paid attention to it.
I mean, I've driven all around Lackland, just for work and stuff. I mean, they probably have a field, but nothing really like that. I know Randolph has a football field.
Okay. How does that look?
It's been a long time since I've been there, and I think it was for like some fireworks shows for 4th of July and stuff.
Okay.
But I mean, they've got teams,
they've got
schools,
though.
and
you can the same thing they did in Vegas. You can have those removable seats and put them in.
Yeah,
I forget.
And I'm really glad they did kind of do what
I said. I forget if we could do it in Vegas, we could do it anywhere.
I mean, there you go. That's the answer.
There's no excuse.
It can happen.
Mm-hmm. I know we talked about it last week, but I'm really glad they did it. They rented some lifts and stuff like that and put the cameras up facing the bleachers and stuff. So you didn't have like blank ass field, you know, seeing that you saw the crowd, you saw the stand. So, you know, that was really cool. And, but, you know, as somebody who works on, you know, lifts and stuff all the time, I hope all those cameramen had their scissor lift certifications. So I was thinking of them. Make sure they're certified, make sure they're safe.
I did see a few people talk about the angle. I didn't have a problem with it. I love that angle. That broadcast angle, it was pretty low, lower than normal. But
it was a little low, but I mean, it wasn't bad, you know.
I liked the touchdown and the cannon going off when he was running that way, because he was not expecting, you know, your military duties to still continue on while you're playing a game. But for it to happen right at that same moment, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. But I mean, like you said, I really hope, you know, that they make a point to kind of do this again next year. Find, you know, Fort Hood again, find another base somewhere. You know, I know we talked about it before, you know, kind of just different bases close to, you know, close to some cities and stuff that are, you know, that have teams. And, you know, I mean, peel off one of their home games and do something like this, because it was awesome. And I know the whole weekend was kind of their salute to heroes games and stuff like that. And they had interviews, and it was cool. But man, I just think having the game on a base was really awesome. And, you know, just you could tell the crowd was into it. So
yeah,
for sure.
I mean, even though
it was really enjoyable to see.
The Renegades didn't pull through. The Texas team didn't pull through. They were all in like a sea of the blue. It was still a good game. I mean, at the end of the day, they really did. It was a good game between Orlando and Dallas.
It was. I mean, it was a close game. I know, you know, Orlando kind of had, you know, pretty handy lead, but I mean, Dallas came back in that fourth quarter and they made a game of it. They almost, you know, got to where they could pull off just that one like little tip pass interception. Yeah. But I mean, Dallas was moving.
Yep.
And you just have to say that because you picked Dallas. I'm just kidding.
I did pick Dallas, and you know.
Oh, that's why.
Hey! Am I wrong though? Am I wrong?
I have no room to talk, so I'm gonna keep it short.
Yeah, but I've been on this little high since the last 24 hours because this was the first week that BD went 1-3. I'm like, shut up! Your opinion don't count.
See how it feels. It feels weird doing that.
By far my worst week. But you know what? I wanted to give y'all a chance. You know, we got a couple more weeks in the season. You know, I wanted to give y'all a chance. You know, I kind of felt bad. I felt bad. You know, I'm just getting out in too far of a lead with my picks. So just kind of, you know, take off the gas. You know, just
even what you
know, it's just like I'm gonna switch to a little basketball example real quick. You know, kind of the Spurs, you know, knocked off Minnesota last week. About 8 minutes left. They just kind of pulled the starters, put the bench players in. That was me with my picks this week. I put the bench players in.
Yeah.
Even what you doing that, which I know you didn't do that on purpose, but even what you're doing that, you still up there. So that's why I say I can't talk. You still got a cushion, and I'm just like, man, you know, it is what it is, though. Just not my season.
It's all right.
It's just like every UFL season. You just never know. Like every weekend, it's not a surprise anymore because it's always going to be what we thought completely opposite. Yeah. I mean, even take Saturday's game. Hello.
I'm gonna say, you know, we're talking about, you know, not my season. You know, we can get into the Saturday game, man. DC.
Horrible news.
Man. Horrible. I mean,
terrible news.
First the game, you know, but man, yeah, that sucks for DC. And of course, we talk about, you know, the year they host the championship, the year going into it, they're, you know, absolutely one of the favorites. Ta'amu, one of like the top MVP candidates, and just
crashing down, man, crashing down. I mean, I just, it was just like news of the news. I really had us winning this game. Well, obviously it didn't play out the way I wanted to, but my pick was for us to win that game. And when I saw Ta'amu went down, I was like, okay, yeah.
But look, even with their backup,
I tell you what, though, I mean,
it wasn't a bad game. It wasn't like it was a blowout or something with their backup. So yeah, I want to ask you though. So do you don't have faith in the second?
No, I don't like Sanders only because, well, obviously we know Ta'amu has the experience, and obviously like he's the franchise, if you want to say. But Tayamo has that gene where he could put the game on his back and take over. Sanders don't, and obviously you can tell because he haven't been in that position too. But most players you can tell, like, all right, he showed flashes, but I just couldn't, like the bad throws, the interceptions, like the missing a guy in the back of the end zone, like those type of to tie to get the opportunity to tie the game. It's just like those type of things. I'm just like, yeah, it was bad, man. It was bad.
I think about it, it's like I can't even imagine the pressure of having to replace the quarterback that has literally carried this team.
He carried him. He carried him.
And now you have this guy trying to fill in and
as a DC, you could see like, okay, that's our bread and butter. Obviously, our run game. But then you take away the run game, you forcing the quarterback to make plays with his arm, but he just couldn't do it. Yeah. And I think going into this weekend, we have to I'm about to say Jim Beam, Jason Bean has to be.
I'm sorry. That's what you started drinking after you heard about the news.
I need to cover that. But anyway, Jason Bean needs to be ready. He need to be ready. I think for Fred Cross offense, like he's best suited in my opinion between them two. So yeah, I think for Fred offense, you got to put Jason Bean in there. He got to be ready. He can run the RPO. He got a good arm, and mind you, the last outing he played, against Orlando, I think he went for like 352, 3 touchdowns. He went off that game, but I think I would probably have a better chance putting him against Orlando opposed to Sanders again. I don't want to see that again. But prayers for Jordan Tayamo. I'm sorry, Jordan Tayamo.
Yeah. I mean that sucks, man. And you could tell like he tried to get back out there and just couldn't do it. So I mean, he's a trooper. Obviously he's got the heart, and just you feel bad. I mean, I've loved watching him play. As long as I've been watching, XFL, UFL stuff, and it just sucks seeing that.
I know, especially that it's in DC. Like,
yeah,
because before he got hurt, actually before the first game he lost to Louisville, they was talking about how he was up for the Spring King title because I think he had passed the most yards for a spring quarterback and all that stuff. So it was just, I was like, what a coincidence, man. That's just so.
Although, I mean, look, everyone's trying to take the Spring King, whatever, from Perez. Perez is called the Spring King because he's played and had success in damn near every iteration of spring football there is. So that's why he's got the name. It ain't because he's got the most yards or anything like that. It's because he's played in every damn league that's popped
true.
Up, and he's played
That's true. And I think they both got the same titles, right? Because Luis got one.
They both have one championship.
I don't know the chant that they were saying in the second half. I couldn't make it out, so I'm sure they probably put Jason Bean in or something. I don't know.
I can tell you what it was. What's that New Jersey?
It was Bean Dip.
What's that New Jersey you got? Who is it? What number?
Who for me?
Mm-hmm.
Bryce.
That New Jersey you got.
Bryce Thompson.
Apparently, he was getting chanted like I think it was number
one you suck.
And then his mama was in the crowd.
Oh, they was throwing stuff at his mom. I heard about that. Yeah. He had to go check on his mom.
Mama wasn't happy about it either. So there was some. But you know him; he's known to run his mouth too.
I like his game. He's a firecracker, but he can back it up for sure.
He was when he was with us too, but you know what? At the end of the day, I want to. I don't need an apology from you guys about how right I was going to be this weekend because winning was enough.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You're absolutely right, Jackie. You picked that Louisville would beat DC.
Look, and the only reason why I still feel like it is because one, you had said it at the beginning of last shows is that they were starting to show some kind of promise. Basically, they're coming together, but they also have a shot at that 4th spot. You think they were just going to let it go either? They were going to play hard. So
I can also say too, and I don't want to only put it on Tayamo going down, but the defense look atrocious.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Look atrocious.
They kind of got it together a little bit, kind of in the second half or whatever. But dude, that first half, like first kind of 3/4 of the game, dude, it was terrible.
I mean, gashing all types, the running all over them. Then the quarterback can run too. So, and he's been a great replacement for Jason Bean, man. He's been balling. Talk about opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anywho, next game was a doozy. So yeah, none of us saw that coming. So apparently St. Louis forgot to show up to the game. Because what in the heck? How do you let the gamblers stomp all over you?
I don't know.
The gamblers stomp all over you. That's all you can say. Like, I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was going on.
I was flabbergasted. All my flabbers.
I mean, really. I mean, you look at like kind of the way it went. I mean, by the time, because obviously with the Louisville DC game, there was the rain delay and stuff, and it pushed everything back. Like by the time we like went to the game, it was 14-3.
Yeah,
and that was damn near all the scoring like that was around. Like they didn't do much else after that. So I mean, Houston had that touchdown their first drive, and then the pick six.
Yeah.
So, and after that, I think it was just field goals or whatever or something. But so they did all their damage like the first half of the quarter. But I mean, St. Louis, come on now. 365 yards to Houston's 200.
It was terrible.
And you can only put up 16 points.
Terrible.
But I think that's just another one of those games where it's been happening for Houston all year. Like those fluke games where we know they're not a good team, but they just so happen to pick a week where they just like, okay, guys, let's just drop it on, get on the field, and we're going to get this W. Don't worry about the rest of the weeks. Just get this W today and maybe lose next week. Let's just win periodically. Like, like it's just every blue moon.
Just so they keep us around another season. We got to win a few.
I just don't understand. Like it's, yeah. There you go. Let's make our fans happy. The only chances we can get, but it's just so crazy how Houston is just keep pulling these games off. And but I don't what other two games they have left? Because they might
Houston. Well, they got St. Louis again this week.
Back to back.
And then
it's their chance to spoil some things, right? That's what they're trying to do. If they come back and win again,
that's
trying to spoil some things.
Yeah.
So their last game's against Birmingham.
Yeah.
What's their record?
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah.
4-4.
Okay.
I think
Birmingham.
When we get to this point in the season, you already know you're not going to make playoffs. Now is the chance to just fuck up everybody else's season. So,
yep.
Thank you, gamblers.
I mean, they got a shot. They're not eliminated. Hell, neither is Columbus. Columbus has 2 wins. They're not eliminated.
They got tenacity.
I mean, they ain't gonna make
how.
They ain't gonna make it in.
They got tenacity.
How? What are they 2 in?
But you're telling me there's a chance. So
they 2-6.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something crazy.
How do you still have a chance then?
I don't know, because they're not mathematically eliminated. Oh, okay. That's what it is. Like they're they don't like because you've got
they're gonna be party poopers too.
You got Birmingham and Louisville are the 2 teams Birmingham's in the 4th spot. They've got 4 wins. So Columbus would have to win out. Every other team ahead of them would have to lose out, and whatever tiebreakers would have to go their way. So
the odds, may the odds be ever in your favor.
Yeah.
Hey, Clayton, we know it should have been there.
Yeah. A little sneak peek, but I'm putting it. That's it. That's all you get to see. That's all you get to see. Yeah. I still wear my stuff.
Yeah, DJ's so upset about his DC team, man, that he had to go put on Brahms gear.
I still wear my stuff, man. That's all.
I cannot. All right, and then the last game, Aviators and Stallions was a boring game. A
So I watched that game on the plane flying back from Denver.
You didn't fall asleep?
Not really. You know what I thought was funny? I think I told you this in chat. It is so crazy how much trash Birmingham and mostly DTR talks.
Can't back it up
like just you could hear him all game long. You could hear him on the sidelines, like just everywhere. You know, it's hilarious. And yeah, if you're playing well and winning, then it works. If you're not, then you're just a douchebag. But I mean, they're winning right now, so it works.
Was he talking junk this past game? Because I know that when they play.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like they man, what was I forget? There was something like the linemen or something, or they had a big run. He was like, y'all can't tackle him, y'all can't do nothing. Just yelling at the defense after every single play. And so, like I said, I was on the plane, so I had my headphones in, so I was watching that. So I picked up on a lot more of the trash talk than I normally do. So
get out of here.
The Gamblers are definitely trash. They definitely trash. They just.
I mean, they are, but they just not as much this week.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
They're less trashy than a few others.
They're less trashy. Yeah.
I will say, I did talk to Brahma Babe. She called me. Her and Brahma Bro called me after the game. And one thing they did say, and they did shout out Louisville, was that the fan base and how they do game day experience was very similar to like a Brahma's experience. Like to the point where like when she was talking to me, this is the first time she lost her voice. Like her voice was starting to
really?
Yeah. So their fan base, like it was very much like a vibe, like a Brahma's vibe, just obviously more in their culture, but it still had that sense. So that's cool. Like that, I'm like,
that's awesome.
Well, then maybe, next season I'll try to make one of those games just so I can get the feel.
Yeah, and I mean they just seeing it again, them being a new team and stuff, you could tell the town's bought it. Like it's fun. Mm-hmm. It looks like a fun atmosphere to be at a game in.
So, I want to wear a crown.
It seems like it's based on the teams and how they're ran to see how the game day experiences will be for each team. You know, so I feel like DC obviously, like I haven't. I have been to a DC game every season, I believe, but from the very first like 2020 season, like it doesn't, and I know they put a lot into like the game day experience in 2020, like with Vince McMahon and all that stuff. So it was way different. Like they was going nonstop. So just to compare that to like now, I mean, I guess it just depends on who want to, bring the fans along that ride, that fan experience ride. And I feel like Louisville's, because they're the newer team and they've been hungry for it, they have no choice but to kind of like give it to them, give them what they want type of thing.
Yeah. And I feel the same thing like it with like when we posted, and I'm about to bring it up since we talked about the games, the power rankings. A lot of the Aviator fans, they're like, yeah, that's where we should be. That's exactly correct. I said, look.
So Columbus fans are honest, it sounds like.
Yeah, I said, look, as somebody that's already been through this, we were Brahma fans, bro. Like, you have your ups and downs. We made it one year. We were like, we won like one or two games. The next, we made it to championship and didn't put a single point on the board. Then the next season, we stunk again. Like, you just never know. So don't count the Aviators out. I don't know why. I've got so much hope for them. They show promise. I'm telling you.
They got to get a new quarterback, though. Oh, yeah. I mean, McClendon, dude, he's just my God.
We said it before. They can't rely on the run game every game. You gotta be able to make plays, man, as a QB.
And what I mean, he threw what? 2 passes, like more than 10, 15 yards down the field. Like, my God, dude.
Well, the infamous power rankings, y'all. So let me get into this real quick because
you should show the before and after. Actually, no, the Brian's and the actual.
Yeah, rankings. So we had a Brian BD always puts his version first, right? And we kind of go based off of that. But this week, I don't know if maybe it was his 1-3 mentality.
He was drunk.
But he must have been on some really good weed or something, because his power ranking was wild. This brother had freaking Birmingham at number 2. At number 2.
I did.
And DJ and I, this was the first time DJ and I have been on the same page about things. We were like, what the? Nope. And as soon as I said, nope. So that conversation lasted a good while because we were kind of arguing back and forth. And this is kind of what we came up with now.
I feel like if you would have put Brian's power rankings out, we would have got canceled.
Yeah, nobody would have got
canceled, and then you really would not have gotten all them pages to accept them posts, man.
Man,
look, see, even Brahma babe like, BD, what the hell? Like,
again,
it was nasty.
Again, let me.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm trying to find mine. All right, I'm gonna I
feel like Orlando number 1, and then below. Like I was always in agreement with Orlando number 1. I think they definitely
Orlando number 1. Of course, I mean again, they were the top team. They won.
And we went back and forth on DC and Louisville though, because
who were the top team? Who were the top teams going into last week? Orlando, DC, Birmingham, and St. Louis. Okay, those 4. Who are the 2 teams that won? Orlando and Birmingham. Now,
how did they win? Birmingham won terribly.
Birmingham did not have a great looking game, but I still contend Birmingham looked better than St. Louis. They looked better than St. Louis did.
Not number 2 better.
DC played a tough game without their quarterback, but they've also lost 2 in a row. So I don't necessarily agree with putting a team number 2 that's lost 2 weeks. That's lost 2 games in a row.
Because DC, all right? It wasn't okay. Maybe the first one was kind of surprising, but the second one is still understandable.
You said who?
So again,
you put Birmingham second.
Birmingham got put up at number 2 just by default because apparently none of the other teams,
not ours,
wanted that ranking. All right. I mean, we could have well put like number 2 through 5 in a hat and drew out of it, and it would be the same. Because you know what? They all kind of sucked this week.
At the end of the day,
who sucked less?
At the end of the day, his ranking. I said, if I post this ranking, we are taking no claim to this.
Thank you, Clayton. Same thing I said in the chat.
Absolutely, they beat the worst team in the league. Well, okay, the worst team in the league now, but St. Louis lost to who's really the worst team in the league. All right. I mean, Houston and Columbus are going to fight for that worst team in the league spot for the rest of the season.
Right?
So, I mean, Houston's been fighting for that worst team in the league spot for the last 3 seasons. So and St. Louis lost to them.
This would be my issue, right? Because with you, like you bounce back and forth between weeks. Like you wouldn't use Columbus this week. From last week. But you won't use Columbus this week, basically, because they 8th. But you'll use them from last week because they was a little higher than 8 last week.
I think they were like 7.
Yeah, they were 7.
Right. So technically, the bouncing around get confusing because I'm like, which one are you going to like? How are you putting the rankings that you have in your head together? Because there's no way that you could put Birmingham second. Like that, I just couldn't get that. And even because when we first brought it up, you was like, "Oh, Birmingham is second because they won this week," and I'm like, "Well, shit. Technically, Houston won this week too, and they beat a better team." If you want to put it that way.
Okay, so, but again.
So in your case, Houston should be second or third. Shit.
No, hell no.
But that's what you said based off of what you said.
Now you're getting crazy, DJ. You need to calm down.
No, I'm just trying to dissect it because I'm like,
so I look at the rankings from the week before. Okay, who are the top teams? Who are the rankings the week before? How did each of those? And then I take the week that we just finished, and that's like I take that into the biggest account of where it goes. And then again, I take the next couple weeks, with lesser percentages each week. So it's based off of where they were at before and then how they did this week. Again, like how every other power ranking is done. I don't understand why this is so hard. That's how every power ranking is done.
There ain't no way that Birmingham would be second, though. I don't even think, you know what?
Flag on the play.
I don't even, and I said it in chat, I'm like, I believe everybody that's not Birmingham fans would look at your power rankings and be like, bro, what the hell are you doing? Only people that would agree with that ranking that you had, Birmingham second, will be Birmingham fans. What is it called? The State of the Stallions. Like, he would really tweet that and he will blow that up, and then we will go viral because they stamped something that you said that was nuts. So,
hey, nobody
would agree with that ranking, and I'm glad. That's why all I was saying was like, I don't think nobody would agree with that, but Birmingham fans.
Don't attach my name to
even probably some Birmingham fans that got sense would probably be like, yeah, I don't even agree with that.
Again, I didn't feel that a team that's lost 2 weeks in a row,
which I agree, and that's why I said it was tough for me.
Should be number 2. St. Louis lost to Houston. They're lucky. St. Louis is lucky they're not 7 this week after that game they had. So, and then Louisville is not the number 2 team. They're not a number 2 team.
See, that's the reason why
they've had a good run the last couple weeks. They've played pretty decent. Yeah, maybe they're getting it together. Maybe they're moving up there. I'd like to see them in the playoffs. Cool, but they're not quite there yet. So again, who's left? There's only one team that's left who's been on a run, who's on a 3-game win streak. So have they looked great? Have they looked great in those games? No, but they're on a 3-game streak.
Let me ask you this:
and they're winning.
Would you swap 5 and 6?
No.
Would I swap 5 and 6?
I was literally going to say,
would I put Birmingham
5 through 8 is correct. I think maybe the top 4 could be shifted to the top 4. We could argue about that.
Why wouldn't you shift 5 and 6? Because Houston won, and they beat a better team.
Why would you put Houston above Birmingham?
Because they beat a better team.
And I think Houston is still a fluke win.
They are a trash team, but if we basing off quote unquote power rankings and what they did this week.
I mean,
that game they beat a better team.
But you have to take into account where they were at previously. I mean, you can't just wipe the board of power rankings and okay, let's just look at just 1 week. Again, it's not a single week snapshot of let's just look at just this week how they did. You have to take into account the previous power rankings, how they've done recent history.
And you will put, based off of what they've done in recent history, you will put Birmingham too?
3-game win streak.
Okay. Here's what we had last week. Number 1 was St. Louis. 2 was Defenders. 3 was Birmingham. 4 was Storm. 5 was Louisville. 6 was Aviators. 7 was Dallas. And 8 was Houston.
Wow.
That was last week's.
So I moved Birmingham, the team that won, up 1 spot.
No, you didn't.
They're still not better than
last week. And they still not.
I did because they were 3 last week.
I don't think
they were 3 last week.
Birmingham is better than DC. They're not better than Louisville. They're not better than St. Louis, or they're not better than Orlando.
Thank you. So I was right. I think 5.
I mean, they're better than DC now.
No, they're not.
They're better than DC now.
No, they're not.
Especially with the news today.
You don't know that.
And
we don't know that. We got to see
DC and Birmingham plays this week.
You don't know that.
DC and Birmingham plays this week. Who wins?
Well, who at quarterback? Tayamu?
No, right now, as with the news that we heard,
already beat Birmingham.
DC and Birmingham plays this week. Do what?
Didn't DC beat Birmingham?
They may have. With who as their quarterback?
Tayamu.
Okay. Well, they ain't got him no more.
No more.
No more.
I can't answer that. I'm gonna be honest. I can't answer that because I don't know.
I am not going to count DC out.
Not today. The news didn't happen today. Well, it did happen today. Yeah, they announced that Tayamu was out for the season. Yeah.
You remember you announced it this morning and you put we.
No, yeah. I'm reading the comments, guys. Oh my god.
Look, so this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not counting DC out because, again, in my head, if I'm not trying to come in to fill the best quarterback in our league right now, and now I got to fill his shoes. Like that's a lot of pressure, and you've
Jason
never.
Bean, Jason Bean, he got to get it done.
That would be the more
Bean
logical
time,
one because
right?
he's already played.
He got experience. He played against Orlando before. The last outing he did good. You got to put him. You got to play him.
Got injured during the first quarter of the game this past Saturday, so he's out for the season. They announced.
Jordan Tatum is out for the season with a knee injury. So
Orlando, do you see this?
Like Limp Biscuit?
Yeah, what is that? Oh, she talking about Bisquick, like the pancake mix?
I have no idea. What are you talking about, Mom?
This is the one time I don't understand Brahma Babe talk. Normally, I can understand everything she puts. And I got Limp Biscuit too. So
that's, I mean, the way you spell it, isn't that how Limp Biscuit spelled?
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
I guess. Well, anywho,
I think so.
This power ranking this week was a doozy still because we definitely argued a little bit and went back and forth and tried to make sense of BD's logic, which
y'all argue for a whole day, I think. Like on and on.
All Sunday afternoon. After that game was done in this ranking pop, I said, "What the hell? Oh hell no! I am not. If we are putting this out, oh my gosh."
That's the plan. Being for the win. That's gonna be a tough outing though. If he plays, it's gonna be a tough outing. He got to get. I'm sure he's getting. This is what, second or third week with the team, right?
No, he's been. It's been 4 weeks now.
4 weeks.
Yeah, I think it was week 3. Week 4 was when the trade happened.
I thought it was maybe week.
Maybe it was week 4.
Week 4 or 5. Week 4 or 5. It's got to be about 3 weeks now.
Let me ask Google.
It's got to this got to be going into probably. I think this is going into what, the 4th week. This is probably
April 19th is when it was announced.
Yeah, it's been a month.
So a month ago. Yeah. So 4 weeks.
Just about.
Yeah. Well, so he's been with the team long enough to learn the offense, to see how Jordan does things. Learn the checks, learn the call. Like, he had an opportunity. He had enough chance to do that. I don't even know why they didn't play him. Oh, I think they probably played Sanders because he obviously probably been in the system longer. But nah, you can't. I'm picking Bean, man, with the talent. I'm taking Bean. Like, Sanders showed me enough. Like, I'll give Bean a chance and just put our marbles in his basket and just like ride it out to the rest of the season. Honestly, I mean, that's the only other chance we have.
Dang.
They was talking about going outside and getting a quarterback. I don't know.
I'd at least give him a chance. Oh God, no.
No Brandon Silvers. They said Matt Corral. Going back and getting dude from Louisville. What's the backup? Mike, just something that traded to Louisville. I sound scared. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
it's like so many. Just imagine. Okay, put it like this. I'm Jeremy.
It's a lot. That's a lot of X's, man. That's a lot of X's.
Jeremy, just because you say that, just imagine if Jalen Hurts went down.
I mean, Eagles would probably be better if you did.
Ooh, shade. Shot Stone. Bow, 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 bow.
All day long with that. But yeah, this was how our board looked at the end of the weekend.
A lot of red on there.
Again, a whole team disappointed us for one whole game. St. Louis, come on. But yeah, that was us this past week. Here we at now.
No, you wasn't. Jeremy lying. Nobody was confident in Foles. Come on, man.
Damn. So I went 1-3, and I still have a 2-game lead.
Just calm down. Just calm down.
Blah. That's blah. Blah.
Well, wait till you see what's next, because. All right. What's your predictions on his first game?
I think it's going to go Orlando sweep, especially after the news today. Orlando sweep.
And see, I didn't change mine. Mine was already set even before the news. So I'm just gonna make that very, very clear. Even old DJ pick Orlando.
I literally said Orlando sweep. I'm not a homer. I'm telling you, I'm calling how I see it. I just thought he was gonna win last this past weekend. They got a second opportunity.
So I made my pick, but I also posted a disclaimer.
Yeah, he posted a disclaimer
that said my was because I picked Orlando and said I reserve the right to change my pick if Te'amu plays.
No,
but Rick, I'm scared because I don't think that the whole UFL world wants to see Jason Bean, but it'll be them just being dumb and put Sanders in for another week. I would hate that. I hope that doesn't happen, but I would hate that if it happens.
I mean,
especially against Orlando.
Yeah.
Now we've seen Bean, and he wasn't that good, but he was also playing for Louisville, who beginning of the season was terrible.
Right.
So, he's got a much better team around him. You're muted if you're.
Oh no, I was saying he played Orlando twice. The first time it wasn't good. Like it was, I think he went. If you look at the stats, I think he went like 4 or something. I don't know, something bad. The second time,
well, the first game was the one where they won in that overtime game, the one that changed the rules, and then the next week they played again. I think Orlando won pretty handedly.
And he had 350 something yards and 3 touchdowns. He was balling that game. So
the second one
he was balling.
Let me see. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. You're right. The second week they played was the week. I'm sorry. Week 2 they played and Orlando won by 10 or whatever. Week 3 they played. That was the overtime game, and Bean had 352 yards and 3 touchdowns. So
he's familiar with Orlando's defense. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I feel like if DC wants to stay a contender, they have to put him in.
Yeah, and I mean, even you know what, they've got they're 5-3, right?
Correct.
So they have a little bit of wiggle. Put Bean in this game, see what he can do for you. If he's even worse than the other dude, you got next week to maybe put him back or something.
I'm rolling with him.
I mean, figure out what you've got with the quarterbacks.
I'm rolling with him for the rest of the season. I ain't gonna lie. I'll take my chances. I'll take my chances. And y'all know I mess with Bean, so I'll take my chances. Honestly, I just don't like what I saw. So
yeah. All right, what y'all think on this next game?
I got Birmingham all day.
Yeah. I think someone's going to pick. Yeah, there you go. I was going to say somebody's going to pick the Aviators.
Wow. Is that back-to-back L's, Jackie?
Yeah. Did y'all both pick them last week too? All right. I guess y'all like it. That's fine.
I cannot wait till they beat the Stallions.
They're not going to beat the
all over again.
Ellie.
Look, Aviators don't want to be a losing team either. They want
Yes, they do. We just talked about their quarterback.
They want some flukes also. Come on. I prayed also. I prayed for them.
They've got 2 wins. They've had their flukes. All right.
The Lord hears my prayers. Oh, well, sorry. I clicked it, so we're going to the next game already. Wait, before I move on.
Oh,
what else do you think it is?
I think I picked Louisville.
I think it's split.
No, it's not split. It's 3-1 again.
Whoa. Whoa.
Are you sure about that?
He wants to go 1-3 again. That's fine. You taking a week off again?
Are you sure about that?
You taking a week off?
How am I going 1-3 when you and I have had 2 picks the same? This is the only one we've gotten different.
We ain't see the last one yet.
So he's talking about you so far, y'all two have
Which one are you gonna if I'm going 1-3, which one are you losing?
I am winning all of them.
All right, so we got another back-to-back game.
I got a feeling.
This has to be St. Louis.
Brian has to pick Houston. Brian, you have to pick Houston on this.
Oh yeah, I totally totally picked Houston.
It's gonna be another fun. Look,
smells
you
like
ain't
4-0 for me.
Happy at all?
It's all right.
It's gonna be another one.
You don't get to the top by making everybody happy. All right.
2-2 weekend for him because we picked two of them the same. So
4-0. Dallas is due. All right, Dallas is due for a game, and they've been real close. So
their quarterback is buns. I don't know whether he's gonna downslide. Ever since they traded Luis away, he's been on a downslide.
That's the truth.
As much as I would
they
love
must have figured him out.
Him,
and only reason why I'm not picking them is because Louisville been on a tear. I think they found it. They got their rhythm. They've been on a tear. They might even blow Dallas out, honestly. Clip that too. They might blow them out.
Fortunately, I think that is the case, but
they've been looking real suspect. Dallas has been looking real suspect.
They have been, but
and to add this to it, I think they've been losing a lot of games too because of Jackie.
You're trying to play me.
Jackie jumped ship. She haven't wore Dallas merch since forever. Dallas. They need help.
I've worn it twice.
And then the only two wins.
Did they win after? Because they won the first one.
I wear it when they won. And and it's more of I've battled you guys on it, and if I won the game, then I'm like, heck yeah. But I haven't always picked them either. Though.
You're not playing fair.
Who do I gotta play fair with?
Because all this time, I'm gonna say it on air too, because this is getting to you. Because all this time in the off season, you was like Dallas. Jay got on you. Jorge got on you when you was talking about Dallas. All that. You came in the season, Dallas. Now you got green eyebrows. You got green eyebrows now.
Because of why? Because of all the heat I got last week from you about this DC Louisville game.
That's not fair, though. You cannot do that. You still a Dallas fan. Like you can't do that.
I sure can't. Look, even to the point where I told I told BD, hey, let's go to the game on Sunday. I'll even buy a freaking St. Louis shirt just to wear it and piss off my gambler friends even more. Let's just go for the day. Let's just go drive up to the game.
You just trying to be the Grinch. You're trying to be the Grinch. You're trying to be the Grinch for the UFL.
I'm a fan.
Everybody that you know, this is what Jackie doing. Everybody that you know that's a fan of a team, she wears the opposing team stuff. Tell me I'm lying.
I mean,
who's my opposing team? I mean,
wait, is Louisville playing in Dallas this weekend?
They're playing in Louisville.
Oh,
yeah. There's no more home games for Renegades.
Are you making that trip?
Making what trip?
To Louisville?
Next season I will. I said only because when she told me that the vibe was very similar to how the Brahmas was, I'm like, heck yeah. I wanna
Whoa.
Thank you, sir.
What? You respect what? Oh my goodness. I cannot believe people.
Fan of the UFL.
He gotta be a Cowboys fan.
In St. Louis?
I mean, they ain't no team, so you gotta be a Cowboys fan.
No one in St. Louis likes the NFL. They all hate the NFL now, so you know.
But also, before we go to, I do want to show that as well from Cult of Call. We did talk about it last Monday too. Let me share this again, and just to let you guys know, let me pull up. Right now,
fan.
Oh, who to what?
Who they? That's the Bengals because they had to rip off of New Orleans, right?
New Orleans, yes. Rip off.
Y'all
they love ripping because they got their team ripped from them. So, you know,
of all the teams to rip something off of, you're gonna pick New Orleans.
Your team come on now. Your team leaves St. Louis to go to Los Angeles, and then you jump on Cincinnati.
Anywho,
that's the truth. Absolutely, Clayton. And as a Cowboys fan,
they are
100%. All that talk, and you ain't won a damn thing.
The regular season king.
It's their season this year.
It's their season. It's our year. It's our year.
Wait, hold on, real quick. I know we off topic, but who do you like? I guess which teams in the NFL resembles UFL teams? So we got St. Louis as Cowboys.
Houston's the Browns.
The Jets.
What do you mean? Dallas is as Cowboys. Dallas Renegades are the same thing as the Cowboys.
What I say?
St. Louis is the Cowboys.
Yeah, St. Louis Cowboys.
Houston is the Browns.
Even the Browns are the Jets.
Aviators are the Jets. Let's see.
No. Well, yeah, because the Browns are cycling through quarterbacks, so I'll say Houston, and then the Jets as Aviators, inconsistent quarterback. Oh yeah, that's right, inconsistent quarterback and a good run game. I like that. Okay. Louisville's the Jags.
I don't know.
Jags. Run game is
on the outside looking in.
I think she just like Jags. She's a Jags fan. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, so an NFL team that has a good running quarterback.
How about DC?
Good running back. What, Commanders?
No.
No, I'm saying. So you agree that Louisville is the Jags?
I don't know. I mean, maybe. I'm not sure. How they're comparable.
Louisville might be the Commanders. Actually, now I don't think about it.
Louisville, the Commanders.
Yeah, good running quarterback, good running game, good defense, good wide receiving core. Oh yeah, they do got Louisville got a good wide receiver core too. So yeah, I'll say that. I can say that.
Okay.
Renegades, the Niners. Let me see. Renegades, Dallas Renegades, the Niners win the championship and fall off. Yeah, that might match.
I mean, Renegades have. I mean, they had started off great, but he's been terrible. They got really good receivers. They got a pretty decent run game, but that's pretty much it. Defense is garbage.
I can't say Niners defense is pretty good. So
yeah, and they got it. Niners got a good quarterback.
I can't contribute because I didn't watch a lick of NFL at all. Just
so who was a team? Who was an NFL team that won the Super Bowl that has I could say because Luis Perez would be like technically a veteran, so like a veteran QB with who we say Renegades with a good. I think the running game is okay. Wide receiver core is okay, and defense is bad. Veteran quarterback with bad defense. Dang, that's a good one. I got to think on that one. Who else?
I mean, that also could have been the Cowboys last year. Mm-hmm. So
I was gonna say it sounds like the Cowboys also.
Yeah. Good receiving core, pretty decent running back core. I mean, on his best day, a pretty decent quarterback and an absolutely terrible defense. Now that sounded just like the Cowboys last year, but.
Dang, yeah, you might be right. I don't know. Everybody can't be the Cowboys though.
I know. All right, let's get back to the.
Yes, I know. Before y'all went off into your little NFL
fan awards.
So yes, UFL fan awards at Cult of Call is where you can go and vote. You don't have very much time left, but you can definitely go on there. Some have literally done some snapshots just put of names. So some of the awards that are going to be given out are 2026 UFL Fan of the Year, Battlehawks Fan of the Year, Defenders, Gamblers, Kings, Stallions, Renegades, Storm, Aviators Fan of the Year. So from each team, the most creative Fan of the Year. We got most talented Fan of the Year, most dedicated Fan of the Year, best UFL media show, best costume fan, and most traveled UFL fan. So if you have fans,
so what was the one? What was the most talent? Was it most talented fan or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Is there going to be a fan talent show?
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Like, I mean, I can't say. I don't know what kind of.
Like, how do you vote on that?
So you basically go to Twitter, X, look
No,
up.
not how do you vote. I guess I'm trying to figure out like how do they select like the best talent? Like what are you going to do to find out who has the best talent?
When I'm assuming from the way he explained it is like people nominate people and then they just kind of put them into the categories. He's not picking them. People are nominating these people for certain categories. So, I mean, I can't tell you what the other crowd bases look like and what they do. And, you know, who knows? You know, I could be talented. I make a bunch of, I mean, I had flags and, you know,
and you sing
signs that I made. That's talented. It's creative.
And you sing.
I mean, yeah, that too. But like, I mean, you just never know.
I mean, which other fans have sang the anthem at a game? So you know,
that is true.
I mean, I think we might need to think about a late entry into, you know, a late nominee. Can we write it? Can we
always go in there and just put it? I mean, you could go on there yourself and just put. I literally went in there and I put for certain like ones that they have, I put specific people. So remember, he said he's not picking them. He's basically people are nominating. Then he's going to have a Google form that's going to go out where you can vote, and then that's going to how it's going to be. He's just
giving out. You can't you can't vote yet. Voting starts tomorrow, is what I'm assuming.
I don't remember.
Will be released tomorrow. Is that?
Let us know when. So you know, the poll's going to be released tomorrow. So today is your last day, I'm assuming, then to get your nominees in.
Okay.
If you want to nominate any of the fans in your community for any of those awards,
I nominate Jackie for most creative. Or
most go on there. Yeah. Put my name there. Anywho, I don't want any awards, but that's okay. I was more of like the media, you know, snap decisions. So yeah, go on to Cult of Ka and just tell him like whatever the specific award, like your team, Aviators Fan of the Year. Go in there. So there you go. Yes, tomorrow at noon.
So, at 1.
So we go on 12 o'clock normal people time.
So right? Tomorrow at 1. Eastern time, regular time.
Normal people time. Noon.
Eastern time is regular time.
Noon o'clock normal people time.
Y'all base all y'all times off of Eastern time.
Let me tell you, I spent all last week in Mountain Time, and you know, having a freaking football game kick off at 10 a.m. was ridiculous.
If I was to choose a time zone, I would honestly pick Mountain Time. Those are the best times.
Hell no. You know why? Because the freaking sun comes up and it was blaring through my hotel window at like 5:30 in the freaking morning.
It's because you're a military person.
Who, me? Yeah, I love it. I mean, I love that. Mountain Time is perfect time. You got games here that comes on at 1 o'clock. You're talking about 11 o'clock.
That's why Central is
an NFL game. And then the games here come on at 8 p.m. The primetime games come on at 8:05 or whatever.
That's why we keep telling you Eastern time is stupid. Eastern time is stupid. Okay.
Central time is superior. Come back.
Exactly.
Because all y'all in Central time. Even when I was in Central time, I wasn't saying it was the best. I hated it. I hate Eastern time too. Don't get me wrong, but everything is based off of Eastern time. That's the base. That's the generic time zone.
Generic. Well, anywho,
stupid ass time zone.
Get your votes in ASAP.
So let's make sure. Okay, so you can go to X. I mean, he's commenting from YouTube. Is there Instagram or where? So where all can you go to vote for this?
Yeah, is this just on Twitter or X? Are there other ways to be able to vote?
Huh? No, sorry. No, I was talking. She said Pacific time, but I said waking up in Vegas on that time zone to watch football in the morning. That was lovely. I loved it.
Is it like waking up and watching cartoons?
Like just waking up drinking a cup of coffee and watching football. You don't understand how I love it.
The
night game, the night.
So that is how it is. Kind of when you have the NFL Europe games, the overseas games. It's not bad doing it kind of every now and then.
It's not bad.
That's not something I want to do every time. All right.
And look, the night games came on at 5 p.m. and I'll watch the whole game, and then you know what I'm doing after that? Going to the casino. You don't understand. That's my I could get all the football in the middle of the day, and then I could enjoy my night. You don't understand.
And just be a degenerate at night. There you go.
No, I said enjoy my night.
Well, anyways,
vote. Yeah.
Vote for your people. And we can't wait to see who gets what and who got nominated for what. So we'll be looking out for that. But other than that, what y'all got going on for tomorrow night, BD? Texas Talking Football.
I don't know. I don't know if we have any guests or if we're just actually going to be talking football. So we'll see. Tune in tomorrow to see. Tune in tomorrow to see. So,
what's been y'all topics? What's been y'all hit points?
Do what?
I said, what's been y'all topics? What's been y'all hit points?
Toros.
Been talking a lot of Toros. They're actually
talking Toros.
The preseason, their first preseason game is this weekend. So they got one preseason game, and then the season kicks off the following week.
How many players on the team?
50, same normal, I guess.
Oh wow. Okay. How are the games going to be televised or streamed?
They're going to be streamed. Texas Sports Productions has the broadcasting rights, so they'll be streaming them.
I heard about the Arrows. What's going on? Are they no team no more?
They're not gonna be a part of the league this season. Maybe they work out a deal for next year. Who knows? But as of right now, they're not. Yeah, they're not in the league. So had some issues with ownership and stuff like that. So it's unfortunate.
Well,
especially for our friend Lauren. He was involved with it. So
he jumped under a rock. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah.
He's living life, man. He's living life. Yeah, that's why.
Clayton, that's deadly. That's deadly. You're gonna be out there burning.
Yep. No, you know what? That's why I started investing in the long sleeve, these fishing shirts and stuff. Dude,
don't work either.
They're comfortable. It gets real sunny. I'm just gonna.
And you're gonna be sweating bullets.
His whole face is gonna be red anyways.
I'm gonna watch the game like this.
He don't know how to put on sunblock.
Watch the game like this.
Man, look.
With some sunglasses.
Some sunglasses and just.
You're gonna pay for sure.
It's like that. It'll be me.
That sounds terrible. I wouldn't be able. I'd suffocate myself just having my nose in there in the heat. No, I can't do it.
No, these are super comfortable. I wore one for the first time a month ago.
Yes, but not in 100-degree weather.
I bought 4 of them. Well, I mean, I wore it when I was out fishing, and it was freaking hot. But
not in 100-degree weather. At least when you're probably on the water, you get a breeze.
Not much, and it's humid as hell.
About this is if you're going to a football game wearing those, you're not just sitting there like you are fishing. You ain't yelling and jumping and exerting energy that way either. So I don't know. Won't catch me in that summer heat, that's for sure. But football this week is going to be great.
Yep.
We'll be back on Monday. Catch our guys tomorrow. Texas Talking Football, 8 p.m.
Wait, are we doing Monday because it's a holiday?
Yeah, why the hell not?
Oh, I won't be on. Heads up.
Oh, that's fine. What do you gotta do? What are you gonna do?
I'm grilling.
Memorial Day grill
during the morning.
I know.
No,
you like
it's like 9 o'clock your time. You're gonna be grilling.
You don't understand how we do things here. I told you this is regular people time. This is what regular people do. We grill in the evening.
You grill at 2 o'clock.
I don't grill. I don't wake up in the morning and grill.
Grill
we wake
at 2 o'clock,
relax,
and you'll be ready to go.
Day.
All right.
2 o'clock? No. We turn that grill on 4 or 5 o'clock. And make some hot dogs, hamburgers.
That sounds pretty quick to me. You can make it. What are you talking about?
Yeah. 20 minutes. You can turn your grill on at 6 o'clock and still make hot dogs and hamburgers and be right there at 9 o'clock. So we'll see you next week, DJ.
Memorial Day is a holiday. I'm taking off everything. I'm telling you. I'm taking.
We'll still be on. He may not be, but we'll catch you on Monday.
Let's give him a warning.
You know what? Some of us are more dedicated than others. So we'll see y'all next week.
Hey, high five.
Ooh, you better smack yourself. High five.
Yeah. Never miss a show. Go us.
Go us.
All right, guys. Have a great rest of your week. We'll be back on Monday. Good weekend of football. Catch our guys tomorrow. And we out.
Go Spurs,
Bye.
go.
Go Mystics, go.